We walked into the lobby, and there he was. Long hair, trucker hat, exactly like he looked on the album cover that I had sitting at home. "Chris," the studio owner said, "this is Jess Ekstrom. She's a new author here, recording her first audiobook." Ha, ha, ha. "Hi, Chris. I love your music. Traveler is my favorite album," I managed to say as I shook his hand. "Wow, you wrote an entire book?" he said. "That must have been super hard. What was it like?" I stood there in shock that this platinum best-selling artist was interested in something that I did. He traveled all over the world. He sang with Justin Timberlake, won multiple Grammys, and here he was curious about how I wrote a book. We talked for a few more minutes, and he so graciously snapped a picture with me, which I framed in my office and I cherish to this day. I tried to compose myself afterwards and went back into the studio to keep recording the book. The technician asked me, what was he like? And as I thought about it, I realized he was just a normal human doing big things. And that's when it hit me. Normal people can do big things. But we love to put people doing big things up on these big pedestals and make ourselves feel like they have superpowers that we don't have and never will. But everyone puts their pants on one leg at a time. Everyone has insecurities. Everyone has something that they've never done before. And most importantly, everyone has to start somewhere. Meeting one of my heroes that day and discovering his normalcy helped me march back into that studio, toss my nerves aside, and record that audiobook as myself. No voice changes necessary. After the book came out, Apple even selected it as one of their audiobook must-listens of the month. So you might see some of your favorite music artists, celebrities, or even a founder of your favorite company and think, that could never be me. Or, they have something I don't. Or, I'm not good enough to do something big. But I'm sure all of those people you admire had the exact same thoughts about someone else. Your role models might be impressed by something that you've done that they haven't even tried. Chris Stapleton was impressed that I wrote a book, even though he's been writing best-selling albums. But the difference between people who do big things and the people who don't is not about having fear. It's knowing the fear exists, but trying it anyway. Years ago, I was scared to start my business, but here I am, recording an audiobook about it, talking to you. And hopefully one day you'll be recording an audiobook or a podcast or speaking on a stage about the moment you started your big thing too. And who knows? Maybe your favorite singer will be there. Thanks for getting the Create Your Ideas audiobook. Without further ado, let's do this. Create Your Bright Ideas is dedicated to my grandma Joan, who taught me that if I have a dream, then I better get on the train and chase it. And to all the girls out there who are wondering if it could be them, this one's for you. Hey listener, Jess here. Before we get into my story, I need you to know that I'm a regular human, just like you. Sometimes you hear fancy stories about fancy people doing big fancy things. That's not the case here. The fanciest thing about me is that sometimes I light a candle if my dog comes into the house all wet and smelly, and I don't feel like cleaning. And boom, that dog smell is overpowered with the lovely scent of sunshine and daffodils. But you didn't open this book for a crash course on dog smells, did you? Let me tell you a little bit more about me so we can really become friends. My favorite food is tacos. Extra guac, please. I love to go camping. So much so that I actually lived in an Airstream trailer for over 2 years. I can't dance, but I do it anyway. My favorite movie is Toy Story. I love the whole Toy Story franchise. My dog fully understands me when I talk to him. I can spiral a football, but don't ask me to kick a soccer ball. I once